Hi everyone, this is Joanna and welcome to my channel. I want to thank you all so much for coming out every week, watching my videos, inspiring me to create more, and I really do hope that I inspire you, and after you watch the video you go back to your desk and you make the pendants or whatever else I'm showing you how to make. I also just started a new channel at home with Joanna, so if you like crafts other than jewelry, go check it out. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. But today, super excited. We are making something a little bit different. Look at this pendant. How pretty is that? I really love the way it came out. I made one just with purple, and here I added some mica powder on it, and I'm not quite sure if it needs a mica powder. I think it's just pretty the way it is. Now I have seen them in different shapes, so I'm gonna start playing with the different shapes, but this shape kind of came to me, so I hope you guys will find it easy, and maybe it's like you guys can come up with different shapes yourself. So this is the easiest thing, the easiest way that I made it. And the whole thing is that this piece of clay is thicker on one side and then thinner on the other. So let's roll this out, but you don't want it to roll out too much. You want to make sure that it's still pretty thick. Maybe not that thick, just a little bit thinner, but it has to have some substance to it. And I bet you that there's an extractor that will create that shape, you know, that it's thicker on one side, thinner on the other one. Well, I don't have it. So no extractor here. So I'm just gonna go and cut these evenly or semi-evenly. Just give it a nice cut. So this is going to be our edge. Now I'm grabbing a piece of paper because I want to add a slant to it. So I'm putting the piece of paper on the edge. You see the edge right there? And I'm taking my finger and I'm running through the edge. Through the edge and a little bit on the clay, so that my edge is going to have a nice, it's not going to be like a cut off end, it's going to have a nice thinner end, like here. You can see that it's not very thick. So let's do that. Okay, that's fine. You can see that it's much thinner here and it's much thicker on the other side. So I'm good with that. Just make sure that it's nice and straight or semi-straight. And now what I'm going to do is, let me see, we're going to cut a piece just like that, that is a little bit thicker on one side and it's thinner at the other. And let me tell you, as soon as you start working with it, you need to grab whatever you're going to bake it on. You don't want to transfer. You do not want to transfer that. Okay. So, alright. So here's my piece, and if you see it, can you see it? Oh, there you go. You can see that, right? That this side is thicker, this one is thinner. So now, I'm just going to start grabbing. I'm going to grab my tweezers. I might need them. Oh, I don't know. These are not tweezers. I don't know what the heck that was. And my little tool, which I love. And my little pearl, and I'm putting the pearl right here. You know, I think it might be a little bit too long for my liking. Let me just make it a little bit shorter. Okay, yeah. So let's grab the pearl, or the fake pearl. There's no pearl here. Just like that. Okay, with pearl on the run, and you kind of give it that first twist. No, it's not cooperating. You know why? Because I never started actually on, yeah, this is much better, it's much grippier. Okay, so Let's start with the pearl right here. We're going to give it a nice twist, just like that. And once we create the twist and start working with it, we can move it here. There. Okay, so this is the beginning. Alright, the beginning stage. So now I'm stuck with more clay right here. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to take the paper and go on the edge with my finger, and I'll smooth it. Just go and smooth it out. And this is the easiest way that I found without any kind of extractor. I tried a variety of different ways, and I'm like, you know, this is the easiest way. So again, I'm still thicker on one side, thinner on the other. And let's cut. Once again, I'm going to cut a sliver that is thicker on one side, and then it's thinner on the other. Okay, this one is a little bit crooked. See, with clay you can fix everything. I'm just going to take it and smooth it out with my finger. I'm going to make it a little bit shorter there. So in this case, with this one, you see you have the thinner and the thicker end. I'm going to, first of all, make sure that it's a nice flat cut. I'm going to put the thinner end, and then the thicker end is going to go this way, just like that. Okay, so now you're starting to see that something is happening, right? So this, now I know that this one is just a little bit too long for what I'm making, because I just want it to go maybe to here, just like that. Okay, now you can probably do it without it, but I have used the Bacon Bond and it worked great. So I used the Bacon Bond to attach all the different pieces. So first of all, I'm just going to take a little bit, and it bakes clear, so we're going to make sure that it's under the pearl, so the pearl doesn't go anywhere after it comes out of the oven. I'm going to add some here too. And like I said, you probably don't need it if you have a good connection, but I have it on hand, so why not, right? Now let's move this here and start forming to the shape that we like. You know, all the time that I was complaining that, oh, the clay is getting so soft because it's so hot now. It's not hot now. Okay. So that part is sticking. This one is good. That's good. Okay, so now what I did was, okay, just move it just a little bit like that. You see how this is kind of open? What I did is, and this tool is so great, and you guys have been asking me where I got it from. It's from Arteza, and I think this is actually a set of tools that comes in a 22 piece and like in a 42 piece, and this tool is just so awesome. So here this is what I'm gonna do. When you look at my thing here, you see that you can kind of see the bottom. So I took and I stretched the clay out a little bit, and this is really, really great for doing that. So I'm just taking and I'm swiping the clay and stretching this lip here. You don't want to do it too much, just a little bit, just so that you have that nice bend, see? And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you kind of hold it and you stretch it, and if it moves a little bit, it's okay, because I mean, We have not baked it yet, so you can move around and adjust. This is the time to do it all. But what I like about this is that there are so many shapes that you can really work with and you can make. Okay, so my pearl is sitting good here. I like it. I think I wanted to just lift up just a little bit more, so we have that space between the two, just like that. Yep, I like that a little bit better. Just I was fine and I messed it up. Okay, so now this is just shaping it. If you want to put the mica powder, this is the time to put the mica powder on the edges like I did right here. I didn't really like that. Here's one in black that I made. And there's another one that I'm going to show you that I was just working on using some scraps. So it's a little bit different. Okay, so now this is all about shaping it to the size that you like, and you can probably make like hearts with it. Maybe I'll try some hearts in the next project, in the next few projects or something, and I'll show you guys. That would be a nice one too. But I really like, I think it needs to be like a darker color for the pearl to pop out. Let me put that pearl in there. But here I just started working on it. This is actually scraps that I used, and it was silver and graphite. So that was kind of cool. You have the little different colors popping out right here. So I still have ways to go with that one, but yeah, this one I think I'm pretty happy with it. I just want this to, I want this to pop out like that. Yes, there you go. Now I'm happier. Anyways, so this is how it goes. And it seems that this is the easiest technique. If you guys know of any other way of doing that, because I have seen a lot of designs like that. Like I said, there are hearts and there are swirls, and it's all about, you know, just with that the way to hold that pearl in. So if you guys know any other ways, share them with me. I would love to know. But definitely when you stretch this out, I think that it really adds a really cool touch to the pendant. So here you go, my friends. Isn't that neat? It's a little bit different than what I've done before, so I'm really excited about this one. Oh, just as I'm excited about all the other ones that I've made, but this one is really cool. Even my son said that it was awesome. So anyways, my friends, hope you're all doing well. Hope you will enjoy this project, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta!